cuts are getting a little straighter, I guess, huh? When your goal is to just improve, I guess that one's not that straight. But oh, whoa, what's this? I guess I lied. Okay, all right. For real, the cuts are getting straighter, but don't ask me to explain that one, 'cause I can't. And welcome back. I really appreciate you guys watching my last videos, and today I took delivery. That right there, Hobart. This is a 7018 stick electrode. By comparison to the 6013 that you've seen me weld with, everybody says that this is a lot easier to weld with. Some of the little specs that I've read about this is that obviously there's a lot of uses to 7018, but I think it's generally used for pipe welding and structural welding. Because it's 70 as opposed to 60, as I understand it, the tensile strength of this weld is 70,000 psi. A couple of things about the electrode itself is that it is low hydrogen. No idea what that means. That it can be used for DC, direct current, I'm guessing electropositive and electronegative, and AC, alternative current. Now, I've never used Hobart. I mean, honestly, I haven't used a lot of anything because I'm brand new to this. So if you guys have a better brand, let me know down below. And here, let's just open this up. Ooh. I don't know if you saw that. So these are also 3/32, and this one was, I think, it was a 10-pound box. I figured if I'm gonna practice and if I'm gonna really learn this, as fast as I was going through sticks, I was like, you know what, I better buy enough. So 10-pound box, 3/32 7018, and these are what they look like. They don't look that different than the 6013s that have been welded. I think these ones, they look a little bit fatter, like the flux on the outside of the actual metal itself is a little bit fatter. If you can see that. You probably can't see that. And it's supposed to provide a clean and smooth weld, which I have none of the expertise or ability to do, so maybe that'll help me. I don't know, maybe that'll help me. Also, correction, while I was looking some information up, this is just DC electrode positive, not DC electrode negative, so I was incorrect. Welds in AC and DC, but just DC electrode positive. All right, if there wasn't anything I didn't cover, sorry. Not a professional here, just learning as I go. So if I miss something, please let me know. If I learn something, I will let you know. So let's weld. As you can see, this is my makeshift setup right here. So I used a longer flat bar, bolted the piece that I'm actually gonna run the bead on top of a workbench so that I don't have to do this on the ground. This is my makeshift setup right now, since I have yet to get a piece of large, like a large piece of metal to, you know, act as like kind of a tabletop. So we'll figure that out soon, but for now, this is it. All right, if you can hear the whirring in the background, that means you know that the machine is on. We are ready to weld. All the safety gear is on, and let's do this. So as you can see, it doesn't want to strike for whatever reason. It's just kind of this little baby spark, and that's it. Let's try this again. Okay, so far, no luck. I got the machine on 90 amps, which is as high as it will go on 110 or 110 or 120 amps, or 110 or 120 volts. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna have to do some research or something because I can't get this to strike for nothing. Okay, so I don't know what to do. After a little bit of research and actually a couple more times trying to strike this arc and get it to weld, it would not. It's pretty much doing the same thing. Basically, it's welding itself. Basically, the rod is welding itself to the base metal. You know, when I'm able to pull it apart from the base metal, it kind of does little sparks and stuff like that. And on some occasions, it wants to spark, on some occasions it wants to spark and start, but then it kind of just flames out. After doing some research, I read somewhere that it says for every 130 seconds of rod thickness, which this is 330 seconds, so times 3, every 130 seconds it needs roughly 30 amps. So I've got it cranked all the way up to its max at 90 for the 120 volts, and I can't get it to light. Does that mean it needs 220? It needs more power? More power? I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I went by millerweld.com and used their like welding calculator to kind of see if I can estimate, you know, the amount of amperage it needs. And basically I put in 1/8 inch mild steel. I put in 7018 330 seconds thickness welding rod, and it spat out. It needs anywhere from 65 to 100 amps, which I have it at 90. So it theoretically should work, but still struggling at this point, so I don't know. Okay. Got it! No, I didn't. What you saw was 6013. I lowered the amperage to 75 from 90, stuck 6013 on there, and it welds. I won't say it welds pretty, but it welds. So why the 7018 is having issues, I don't know. I actually think it's just needing more power. Like the 110 volts at 90 amps is not enough. I guess back to the drawing board, because that definitely was not a successful day of welding, and I still don't have all the information yet. I'm not sure why I don't have enough power at 90 amps. We might have to get like a voltmeter or something like that and see what the reading is off of the wall and see if it's got enough. If not, then that would be our problem. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me, and make sure you guys like, subscribe. I got more for you coming. I just gotta go back to the drawing board and do some more research. I guess this right here would be collateral damage, huh? I mean, I don't think that's gonna work anymore. So,